What's going on, y'all? It's Malcolm, and welcome to Loung'n Out, where we primarily talk about everything fragrance related. And boy, do I have a great video for y'all today, so stay tuned. All right, welcome back, y'all. And as you saw in the title, like I said, I got a special video for you all. I got a pretty good deal on a fragrance that I picked up from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. And I got this bundle for the price of just one fragrance. And I was super stoked about that because usually the fragrances you get, it's usually going to be discounted, maybe 15, 10, maybe even 25% off. But this fragrance actually came with a candle from like the same line as the Baby Cat, the Tuxedo, as well as some other fragrances that a lot of people know and love from that line, as well as a couple samples of the carded samples. So I got one for my wife and I got one for myself, as well as
but wait, there's more.
And I got one of those little nice carrying pouches that came with the Yves Saint Laurent White Eau de Toilette shower gel, as well as the aftershave, which was extremely convenient because I'm going to Florida this Monday. Today's Saturday, and my wife, she is already headed towards there, but I'm catching a flight later on Monday to catch up with them. But I already set all my luggage with them, so I can just hop on the plane, do my thing. You know, I don't really have to check any bags or anything like that. Just hop on a plane as I am, you know what I mean? But I sent that with my wife so that I can use the shower gel and the aftershave to use while I'm down there in Florida, so I don't have to run to Walmart and pick up some shower gel that I'm probably not going to use after I come back anyways. So it actually worked out. But enough of all that. The fragrance that I'm talking about is from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, like I mentioned earlier, and the fragrance is Trench. Now, I don't know if you've seen any of these fragrances from this line, which I also have the Tuxedo, which I have loved from fall up until winter and maybe early spring. Yeah, I'll say early spring. I wasn't wearing it during late spring because it was starting to heat up, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. But I do like Tuxedo. I like it quite a bit. But also the cool thing about the candles that they sent with this package, they let you pick out whichever candle you wanted. And this scent I heard a lot about, so I was curious to try it. So I basically, in my opinion, got 2 for 1. And the scent that I picked out for the candle is Baby Cat. So I'll be going over both the notes for Baby Cat as well as Trench. But I figured since summer is here and I wanted to pick up a fragrance from somewhere that was more summertime based, because it is summer and it is hot. I don't know if y'all are experiencing the same heat wave that we're going through right now, but it is brutal. I love summer, but sometimes it can get too damn hot, if you know what I mean. That said, I'd like to go ahead and get into the main accords for this fragrance. All right, so first up, in the opening, we're going to have the citrus, the iris, as well as the powdery accords. And in the mid, it's going to gradually shift to the musky, the woody, as well as the floral accords. And in the base, it's going to transition into the violet, fruity, as well as the sweet accords. All right, so moving on to the notes for this fragrance. In the top, we got the tangerine, we got the bergamot, as well as the fig, which crazily enough, I don't know if y'all can tell, I'm glad that this fragrance made it to me safely because I don't know if you can see this on the box, but the lip is kind of coming up and it won't stay down. And when I pulled the box out, the plastic from the top was already torn off. I don't know if it was stuck to the tape in the inside. For some reason, it has some sticky stuff on the inside, but it made it safe. It's fine. And I can actually smell a little bit of the fragrance from the atomizer. So I guess in transition, it got, you know, bumped around a little bit. And so some maybe leaked out a little bit, but any opening, I can smell the tangerine. It's very bright, it's very fruity, as well as you get the nice fruitiness from the fig. Okay, so moving on to the middle notes, we got iris as well as neroli. So that's where the floral accords are going to be coming in from. I don't know if you like iris, but I think this would be a great iris-based fragrance for the summertime if you're looking for some iris-based summertime fragrances. That said, I think it'd be nice to do a video for summertime iris-based fragrances, you know what I mean? Just in case you have an affinity for iris-based fragrances. And I don't know how many times I can say iris in this video, but iris. In the far dry down, in the base notes, we're going to get the musk, the amberette, or the muskmallow, and we're going to get the cedar, which is going to be that nice woody base, that fresh woody base that's going to tie this whole fragrance in together, you know what I mean? Or that's going to be the backbone of this fragrance, right? You definitely get the citrus in here, and you're picking up the fruitiness from the fig, and I think with that tangerine, it definitely brightens it up and sweetens it up a little bit as well. But man, you do get the muskiness in here, and in the far back, whenever you take a deep breath of the fragrance, you inhale the fragrance, you definitely get the musk, you definitely get the citrus in here, but as you exhale, you can pick up on that fig. This is some very good stuff. Now, before I spray this on my skin, I will like to give y'all a presentation of this fragrance. All right, so here you got the standard design for these bottles. All right, and you got the nice almost rubberized grip cap. It's textured as well. I don't know if y'all can pick that up. And you have the YSL logo on top, and also it's a magnetic cap. These are some good strong magnets, to be honest. I don't know if you can just see that magnet just fall into place. Y'all know I'm a sucker for the magnetic caps, as well as for the Tuxedo. So every fragrance from this line, you will have a magnetic cap if that's what you're looking for. I don't know if y'all like me and splurge $200 for some magnetic caps, but no, I'm just joking. And also for the baby cap, I have to hold the cap down like this because this is very loose, but it also has a pretty heavy metal cap or top to it, right? And so you can take it off like this, and I might use this after the wax is gone, just for, you know, decoration purposes, you know. But it sits back down on here, and it smells pretty nice. It smells pretty nice. Just has a little cardboard piece there, and just a single wick candle, and you got like all the little information at the bottom. But like I said, I got this candle, I got this fragrance, 2 carded samples, and a travel bag with shower gel as well as aftershave for the price of just this fragrance. I mean, you can't beat that. If the sale is still going on, I think it was a Father's Day sale. I will post the link down below in the description, so be sure to check that out if you're still wanting this deal. Hopefully it's still available. Sorry I didn't do that whenever this fragrance got in. I just got it in Wednesday, and today is Saturday. Again, I'm going to go ahead and spray my hand just to kind of see how it performs on skin. All right, so here we go. Oof. Ooh, damn. All right, so I can still smell the alcohol a little bit, but in the air, dang, this is different. This is a different summer fragrance, man. Like, I'm definitely picking up some fruitiness in here, and you can pick up that neroli, and it kind of lends itself with the fig, which I think, honestly, this is awesome. There's that citrus right there, that tangerine, that bergamot. And that powderiness from that iris, man. Oh, this is sophisticated. This is sophisticated, man. Seriously, people are going to be scratching their heads trying to figure out what it is you're wearing when you're wearing this fragrance, because it's not going to be something that, you know, you go and find like the Y or, you know, the Aqua di Gios or anything like that. This is a different take on a fresh fragrance, and I love it. I really do. Oh man, yeah. Oh, it almost has, I want to say it might have like a spiciness to it, but it could be coming from the woods in here, the cedar in here. Because I think when it comes to the cedar, it may kind of give off a little spiciness. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's definitely the cedar I'm picking up. I'm not sure how well it will perform, but as far as the, I guess the rating system in Fragrantica, a lot of people love it. I would say maybe 85% love it. 100% of people like it, and maybe I would say maybe 20% of people think it's okay, as well as dislike. Maybe 5% hate. And As far as like the time to wear this fragrance, 100% of people think it's a great springtime fragrance. 75 to 80% of people think it's a great, hey, I'm moving my hand around and I'm definitely picking this up. Just, oh my God, this is different, man. You are definitely getting that neroli with that fig. Oh, this is different. This is different. All right. So yeah, so about 80% of people say it's a great summertime fragrance, and 2/3 people think it's a great fall time fragrance, and majority or 100% of people think it's a great daytime fragrance. And I'm gonna say maybe about 20 to 25% of people think it's a decent nighttime fragrance. But as far as when I think it'll be a great time to wear this fragrance, I think just like I said, during the daytime, I'm getting some bright, some very floral, some very powdery accords from this fragrance. You definitely get the citrus up top. That tangerine adds a nice note accord to the citrus notes that you really don't get often, because you get mandarin orange a lot, or you might get orange, or you might get bergamot, some lemon, but not often do you see tangerine notes in fragrances. At least I don't, all right? At least I don't. But this is one of those fragrances, if you were going to catch up with some friends and grab some lunch somewhere, and you or your friend may know of a nice spot where you all pick to sit outside. You know how a lot of those restaurants have like the tables on the sidewalk, got the umbrella, and you just maybe have something like a button-down shirt, maybe it's a linen shirt, I don't know. But, you know, it's nice and warm outside, and you're just enjoying the company of your friend or whoever you're having lunch with. I can see you wearing this fragrance, something nice and casual and sophisticated. I think that this fragrance helps convey that whole demeanor, basically. This is different. This is different. I'm getting all the notes: the cedar, the iris, the neroli, the tangerine, bergamot, fig. I pick it all up. Now, I'm sure there's more notes than what's listed here, but this is definitely a great fragrance. I can't see this being a unisex, but I think it leans more towards masculine, in my opinion. I'm excited about this. I really am excited about this. We've been having a heat wave, and I think this fragrance will definitely fare well in the hot, intense heat that we are experiencing right now. This is a legit buy. This is a legit blind buy, and I am excited about this fragrance. I really do want to put it to the test for the rest of the summer, as well as early to mid fall. All right. Now, let me go ahead and quickly go over Baby Cat. All right, so as far as Baby Cat, for the main accords of this scent, we got some vanilla, fresh, spicy, leather. I was getting leather whenever I smelled it from the candle. So we got warm, spicy, amber, and powdery in the mid, and in the base, we're going to have some musky, aromatic, as well as balsamic and woody accords, okay? So as far as the notes for Baby Cat, we got black and pink pepper, elamine, and in the middle notes, we have olibanum, saffron, and in the base, we're going to have some bourbon vanilla, suede, as well as cedar. So to me, with these notes, it sounds like it's going to be a great fall and wintertime candle to burn. Though I'm probably going to burn it anyways in the middle of the summer. I think it's going to smell nice, you know, and warm and inviting. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up that leather in here, or the suede, and it does give off a nice resonance accord as well. Okay, let's see what time of year people would suggest to wear this fragrance or burn this candle. So majority, 100% of people think it's a fall and winter fragrance, and a lot of people think it's a great nighttime fragrance, and very few, I guess, I would say 45%, maybe 40% think it's a good daytime fragrance. But yeah, like I had thought, it's going to be a great fall and wintertime scent. You know what I mean? So if you're looking for a nice, leathery, warm, balsamic, inviting fragrance, look for Baby Cat this fall and winter. Again, I know it's summer, but hey, just wanted to throw that out there. So that's going to be my initial impression on Trench from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. All right. I really do think that this is a great fragrance to pick this up, and if I can find that deal, again, I will leave a link in the description for y'all to pick that up. If I can't, I'm still going to leave a link for this fragrance to be picked up, as well as Tuxedo, as well as Baby Cat, if I can find it. All right. But I will suggest, if you're looking for a great summertime fragrance, you know, something a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more mature. I see someone around the age of 30 plus wearing this fragrance. Maybe late 20s, maybe 28, 27 or something like that on up. I can see wearing this fragrance, all right? But I do think this is a great pickup or worth checking out as far as like getting a sample if you can, okay? All right, so that's Trench from the house of Yves Saint Laurent. All right, guys, you know what to do. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe. And also, I have a podcast, all right? I know some of you may know. I see some of y'all listening to my podcast, all right? I have a podcast under the same name, Loung'n Out. I will get all of my episodes onto YouTube. So if you're just a strict YouTube user, I will have it available for you all to listen to on YouTube as well as YouTube Music. But I also have it on Spotify. So I will have a link for it on Spotify if y'all want to head over to Spotify and listen to everything else I have to offer, because I have been putting out episodes since mid to late November, so I do have quite a few episodes for you all to check out. Okay, so make sure to check that out if y'all are into podcasts. All right, so with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. All right.